Okay, so last time I showed you this pentatonic lick that goes like this. Okay, and today I want to show you just like kind of the philosophy behind it and how you can come up with your own licks. So basically what I'm doing is riffing off the E pentatonic scale. And I'm using what I call boxes, like these little rectangle shapes. So we're playing here on the 14th to the 12th fret on the G string, and then again 14th to the 12th on the D string. So it makes this little box. And the idea behind these kind of licks is just to kind of exploit this box shape and just kind of repeat it in different ways and on different strings. Now it doesn't have to be descending, you can try ascending. So let me just show you a couple examples. Let's just take this one. Again, it's the same pattern we started with, but going up. And also I want to emphasize alternate picking, okay? So up, down, up, down. If you just want to focus on the picking hand, a good exercise is just like, because that's the same picking without worrying about the left hand. So okay. So let's just focus on this. Now the whole idea is to try to make these licks musical. So an easy way you can do that with this pattern is repeat the box twice and then like land on another note. So we can do that with basically every degree of the scale. I'll start out with this one. Whoops. Okay. So we're repeating this box and just hitting the D note. Okay. Now let's try the next note. How about the next note? I like that one. Notice that vibrato, okay? Let's try the next one. Let's try the next one. And so on. So you can see that just a real simple idea can give you some nice musical effects there. So and just as we were doing before, now with this, let's just go back to our original lick. So we were going down one box, down another box, and then going back up. So we're kind of repeating a box. So you repeat that. We can try the same pattern going up. Let's say starting from here. Now there's different ways to combine these patterns. For example, you take a 4-note pattern, and one thing you can do is just repeat it. Okay, another thing you can do is, if you move that to the next set of strings to get an 8-note pattern, you can just repeat that 8-note pattern. And then you could also combine 4-note and 8-note patterns, like this. Okay? You could just take a 4-note pattern and then instead of repeating it, just move it to the next set of strings. Okay? You can start moving it like, horizontally or vertically. And you could just combine it with like, licks that you already know. Maybe something like that. And, all the examples that I just showed you were all descending patterns. You can try the same thing ascending. But just try to make it musical. Again, two different ways to make it musical are just like doing a repeating pattern and then finding a cool note to end it on. And then combining it with like another lick that you already know. There's another cool thing I want to mention. Instead of just doing like straight 16th notes, like you can do something like this. And it's a real good way to build up tension, and then you can do something like this. Maybe something like that.